we are just a. Oh, but none of us have our volume on. Should I turn mine on, or are you going to turn yours on? I'll turn mine on. Okay, because he turned on the recording. Oh, no. Okay, I was going to say he turned on the recording. Okay, so I'll call this meeting of the Board of Council to order. It is Saturday, May 25th, 2024, and all 7 members of the board are here, as well as our election director, our acting deputy director, our council. I'm not going to get everybody's titles correctly, but it is, as well as Sandy, Mindy, Michelle, Lolita, and Hilberto. And thank you all. And our order of business today is the certification of the 2024 primary election results. And I will call on Boris.
Okay. Thank you, David. Just very brief stuff. Has prepared certification documents for the board to review today and sign. The documents would indicate that in 2024 presidential primary elections, a total of 172,026 voters in Montgomery County cast their ballots, and that distribution was between early voting of 20,407, election day 65,677, and mail-in ballot majority was 79,891. In addition to these, there was a 6,051 provisional ballot. Staff at Board of Canvassers first time met on April 22nd. We canvassed for 9 days. The last day was May 24th, yesterday. So, following the last day of canvassing, closing of the last day of canvass, staff came back to the office. We did all the audits and as required by the State Board of Elections. We prepared all the documents that need to be presented to the Board of Canvassers and to the State Board as a follow-up. That would, in summary, be introduction to the reason why we are here today, hopefully to certify the elections results for the 2024 presidential primary.
Okay, thank you, Board. My microphone. Thank you. Thank you. One of us is up here. I turn my leave yours on.
Okay.
I will move that the board approve the certified results as reported by the election director.
Second.
Okay. Moved by myself, seconded by Diane Dillon. Let me just make a couple of comments, and then if others want to make comments, they should certainly feel free. First, I want to note that this is the earliest that our local board has been able to certify the returns in recent memory. I'll start with my own memory. I've been on the board since 2011, and I believe this is the first time since I've been on the board that Montgomery County, which has been for my entire tenure, that has Maryland's largest number of active registered voters, was able to complete the canvassing process this early. The closest was in 2012, and that was when early voting and no excuse absentee balloting were still quite new. Early voting started in 2010. No excuse absentee voting started in, I believe, 2006. Maryland law does require that we accept mail-in ballots, as all of us know who looked at all those envelopes, that are postmarked by election day and received by 10 o'clock on the second Friday after the election, which means that yesterday was literally the first day we could have certified by law. We can only certify after all those ballots have been received and processed. And then the law says that we are to transmit the official returns to the state either on that second Friday after the election, or if the canvass is completed after that date, which has always been our circumstance since I've been on the board, within 48 hours after the completion of the canvas. So yesterday was the very first possible day today, being shortly after that. A few thank yous for getting us to this spot where we are. First, I'd like to thank Governor Wes Moore and the Maryland General Assembly for enacting legislation in 2023 to provide for the early start of the mail-in ballot canvass that Boris mentioned. We started canvassing on April the 22nd. We canvassed about 30,000 of the almost 80,000 mail-in ballots that we eventually received. We didn't have 80,000 ballots when we started, as you all know, but that obviously helped a lot in terms of being able to get where we are. I'd also like to compliment our election director, Boris Brajkovic, and our hardworking staff, represented today by Boris, Janet, Sandy, Lolita, Michelle, Roberto, and Mindy. But obviously, we're talking about everyone. I want to thank all of my colleagues because we all were part of getting to this. I want to thank the more than 3,000 election judges who worked during early voting and election day, and the more than 200 election workers who helped us canvass the mail-in ballots for this election's certification. We appreciate the planning and the hard work that made this schedule possible for this election. It did not happen by accident. It happened with an extraordinary amount of planning. While we can't promise that we'll be able to certify every election this early, we'll continue to count the votes as quickly and accurately as possible, consistent with state law. And that was pretty much what I had to say. Does anyone else have any comments they'd like to make?
Mr. President.
Daniel, let me just point your direction here.
If there's anything worth repeating is again the thank you that's expressed. As someone who observed my first my first canvas, I want to say that the heavy lifting of elections is actually it's right here in the office, and all the amazing staff starting from Boris. But I was not only blown away by the volunteers, many of our canvassers who showed up, and the flexibility that they also showed to participate in the election process itself. I was mind blown. I learned so much, and I continue to learn a lot. And I just want to say thank you to Boris and the staff for putting up with me as a new person and observing and asking questions, especially when it comes to the absentee ballots. Thank you so much for for really helping me answer some of those questions that the canvassers were asking. So I wanted to just echo your sentiment, but also repeat for somebody who this is my first time ever experiencing this, and it doesn't have to be me. I mean, I think all our meetings have been open to the public, and we want the public to participate as much as possible. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Anybody else? Okay, seeing none, we will go to a vote. After the vote, I do have an announcement to make. All those in favor of the motion to approve the certified results? Actually, let's just do it by roll call. Done everything else by roll call. We might as well do it by roll call. Daniel.
Aye.
Ami.
Aye.
Margie. Diane.
Aye.
Kina.
Aye.
Alex.
Aye.
It is unanimous. Thank you all. I want to thank the board members for our cooperative spirit and also for our robust conversation. And may we continue to have both. And my announcement is that the board would like to wish happy birthday to Kina Anu, whose birthday is today, and to Alex Vincent, whose birthday was on Wednesday. And when we conclude today, we will be congregating across the hall for some cupcakes in order to celebrate that occasion. And we'll celebrate the certification, and we'll celebrate Memorial Day, whatever it is we feel like.
Africa Day.
Africa Day, yes, Africa Day as well. So, anyway, is there anything else that we need to do? Okay, thank you once again to everybody here, and this meeting is adjourned. Oh, and actually, maybe I should keep it going. Don't turn it off, Gary, because maybe we should have the camera running while we're signing.
That works.
So
You'll have 5 copies to sign?
I mean,
Oh my.
you know, the internet is broken.
That's so funny. I thought it was really working for one sec, but I guess I can.
No,
Couple
this is-
seconds.
this
We'll go
is-
for
this is
glitching.
good.
The internet's glitching, so I'll be okay with that. Yeah.
I had
All
a
right.
haircut.
It's okay with that.
Get a haircut. It's good. I gave myself a haircut too.
Just looking at
You noticed, you got a haircut for us.
I needed one badly this
This morning?
morning.
Oh, this morning.
Yes, look.
you didn't have time in the
Handsome. Are you free?
David, you have to go through the pages. There are multiple.
I'm signing only the first page, and you're telling me I have to sign everywhere there's a marking, of course.
So it's not.
course,
So
so-
course, it's not 5, it's 5 times.
It's
15 times.
It's
15
five,
times.
it's 5 copies.
Head bang.
That's okay, thank you for pointing that out. It's a good thing that you pointed that out while we were all still here.
Thank heavens for sticky arrows. That's back for you.
Okay, thank you.
Sign his name.
That's right, you could have.
By going south.
I'm sure no one will tell the difference, right?
This
I'm
one
going
has
to
rubber.
Texas.
Free on all of them.
And I'm going to South
It's
Carolina,
3 on all of them, page 1, 5, and 9.
not this week, but next week.
Okay, I've done all 3 in that. Should you, so all of the arrows.
You'll be still available. I thought it was.
Yes.
So Janet, can you tell us,
No, I don't sell.
why there are so many pages to sign and so many copies? Like, how many different people are getting this?
2 goes to the state. We actually have to mail the physical document to the state. 1 goes to the clerk of court,
Clerk of the court.
and 1 is for us, I can't remember. And 1, so 2 for us.
Well,
Two
stay for us.
have to remain. Then we also have to email the state 2 copies, as well as send them physical copies.
It's just the one you still.
All right, I'll get that.
So, and the 3 pages are,
It's the judges and the Board of Education.
oh, I see, they're
The
separate.
judges,
The ju-
them, judges Republican, and then.
Right,
Board of Ed.
got it.
Are you sure? Don't stare.
Janet, every second she spent this morning going through this document. She. She gives,
Seemed thrilled.
I received this look many times. Stop by the office this morning.
Because you wouldn't let me finish. You kept going, how's it going?
Oh,
Well, fine.
Double
Wait.
check.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
this one you need. No, yeah, that one you haven't done. I'll look at these.
Yeah.
When these are, if they are posted, let's redact the signature, not the names, but the
Yeah.
signature itself for both Ami and me.
Are you posting?
All right, and then, yeah, there's just this one, let me just see if I've done all 3. I have,
Okay.
What's
and I'd like to get a PDF of the file. And I guess I should look and see. The one race that people are gonna start asking me about, which is delegate at the convention, right?
We said everything, yes.
Okay, you finished scanning.
So everything's out of,
Everything
Government
is
college.
finished in the system.
How long did our meeting last?
We had it booked until
Because we also got.
end of first week in June, just in case.
And that is just the lowest.
you want to schedule a party there? We'll give you a cut rate.
Okay.
We'll sublease it.
We got an incredible discount from that.
This is just for most folks, really good. no, then we'll, yeah, right.
Eventually, it's something.
But it's not much of a difference.
But it separates it.
And also, if people, Yeah. yes, it helps to be an elected official.
Yeah.
It stays.
Yeah.
It stays. Okay.
Facility person.
Hold on. Okay. We have concluded, and we can move on to our important celebration. Thank you all very much.
Stephanie on Tuesday. And on the side of the session. Yeah.
Yeah, back.